Hello everybody, Alex is here and welcome on my first part of my new series which is called Skyblock on Sky. So as you can see I'm of course in a famous skyblock, but something is wrong here and it's a map. I'm pretty sure you ask now, Arx, what do you have map on skyblock? This is ridiculous. Well, there is more than map. This, as you can see, I have full set of mods, more specifically FTB, of course, like my previous season, but this time I have the Unleashed pack. And why? Well, because I actually want to do this for a really long time, and I really like Skyblock, and I played Skyblock a long time ago, and I was like, okay, this is a map. This map is basically force you to push yourself on the most like biggest limits in this game. Push your knowledge and your capability to survive with this extreme environment. And I was like, you know what? What would be fun? It would be fun if I just can play with mods. Because with mods I can do even more crazy things here, but unfortunately, problem with FTB is on Skyblock you cannot get any extra resources. Here you have these really basic resources, and now you probably ask what you can do about it. I mean, you have a mod and there is few extra things but nothing special, like can I make, I don't know, some different tools or few things? I don't think so. I mean, eventually I can build like spawner and fight bunch of zombies which drop bunch of minium shards, and eventually some of them drop an iron, and then I make minium stone, and with this I can do more stuff. But this is still not enough because there is some mods which use some other materials which you cannot get with the minium stone. Well, let me explain what's my plan. So as you know, part of this map is a chest, and because I doing this I don't realize that you might know this. So I have actually ender chest here, and believe or not that this ender chest is actually key how I can access all this awesomeness. So let me show you. So basically what I need to do, I cheat just for demonstration purpose. Basically there is in this map, it's not only what you can see, there is behind of time and space is this Mistcraft world, and basically I'm connected with this Mistcraft world. There is basically an chest full of UU matter, and if you do very simple math then you can calculate like 4 pieces of gold is pretty much worth of 5 pieces of UU matter. So this is 9 piece of gold. So I supposed to have like 10 piece of UU matter if I count this correctly. There is like 1 piece of gold more, which is something which I count as a kind of price for this transaction. So basically if I place block of gold here, then watch what's happened. Block of gold disappear, and wait for it, and here we are. So this chest basically serve as a kinda exchange, because I can get gold from the nether, of course, which is fully accessible on this map. And yeah, there is also need some lead, which is a little bit more difficult to get, but basically I need to get a lead different way. Basically if I use it is. If I use, I don't see it. If I can do basically same things with a block of iron, which I can basically exchange one block of iron for two pieces of lead ore. And unlike you, Mother, I'm not sure if there is a way how can be if this ratio is correct, but I think like two pieces of lead ore is pretty much worth one block of iron. I think at least I think so. So it basically isn't anything like completely cheaty. It's kind of like exchange, and this hopefully make this skyblock thing a little more exciting than normally. So also I decided to do this because this is my second series. I actually explain things before, so I want this time do few things like different. First, I want to say there is like final goal here. I may eventually do few episodes extra if I feel like there is things which I can do, but it's not necessary. Basically, my final goal is not these kind of like challenges which you normally do on Skyblock. I want to do these. I have basically my own goal, which is actually very simple, and that's basically take down an Ender Dragon and Wither. These two bosses. It may sound easy even with help this handy dandy Ender chest, but keep in mind I'm in Skybox. Every material I can access through this chest, I can get most of the material, but it will be super slow, super time consuming. Also, I want, unlike my previous gameplay, let's play, record everything. I mean everything, including like boring stuff. Well, maybe if there is something which like involve, especially in the very beginning of the game, then be like involve lots of getting cobblestone, then I can do this off the camera because this is like super boring and I cannot do pretty much anything about this. So yeah, I don't wanna also go in the Twilight Forest and get some resources here. Uh, yeah, as you can see, I have descriptive book. This descriptive book actually lead on the Mistcraft world, which I mentioned, but I don't suppose use this unless there is like it's for purpose of extreme situation where something going wrong and maybe I don't know. I think this Mistcraft world supposed to be stable. At least I think so. I don't see anything destructive, and hopefully this may work just fine. And eventually I don't need this. So this is like for purpose of extreme emergency, but I normally don't want to use this book. So yeah, I'm really excited about this. I planned this for time, and I'm really interested myself how good I do. So as I mentioned, I have completely new mod pack. Unfortunately, I still have this issue with because I cannot look what happened if I take F9 and I supposed to see like chunk orders and let's look I don't know. It's look like it's some problem maybe in my computer and not in a pack because it's supposed to be patched. I don't know. I don't really know. So anyway, let me start here and eventually I may die and if I lose something critical then I can simply recreate it, but maybe I can go with some punishment or something like it. So As usually I play on normal. Yeah, so I think I'm ready, so I just speak like 10 minutes about what I'm doing here and I'm ready. And same like in my previous let's play, I turned this magnet on because I like it. If anybody think it's cheaty, think what you want, this is my play, I do it my way, and this thing is just way too much practical, especially here on skyblock because I don't wanna lose anything which is critical for this mission. So let's get started classically for punching some wood. That's the very first thing which I will always do when you start a new map. So like I said, I'm very excited about this. I think it may be enjoyable because I'm pretty sure many people do this thing, and I have already some saplings doing skyblocks. There is ton of them on YouTube, but I'm not sure if anybody do exactly same thing what I do right now. I mean, there is few things which I saw. I mean, there is like FTB, and I mean not modpack. I mean FTB map because originally FTB was basically a map, challenging map, which was based very something similar like Skyblock, but it was something like a little difficult, more like also with mod, but it was designed exactly for mod. But this is actually like normal Skyblock, and I mean like absolutely normal because I if I can say I even have like this is exactly same skyblock map. I like literally it's like copy of last version, like exactly same map. Ah, but it's I make this modification for mods, so I can mess with the mods and yeah, hopefully this will be entertaining. Some. Wow, what a good spot. And hopefully this don't break. If so, I can replace it a little bit like normal water. That's actually something which is really good because I think it's kinda sometimes I break the ice and nothing happens. So, but not today. I guess I have lucky day. And here we are. Good news is this has like logic gate and emerald pipes on the other side, and hopefully everything go nicely. So let's dig some digging here. Maybe I do go like this. Nope, dangerous actually. Maybe I go a little more far. Yes, I can. And I let all work on my keyboard because I actually make a macro, because otherwise I probably click myself to death, which is something which I don't want. So yeah, so very beginning on Skyblock is always super duper slow, but at least I don't need click much. So yeah. So I actually I'm so excited for this. I waiting for this really long time. Now when I think about it, I may be supposed to start digging and explaining during the digging. Well, whatever. Well, let me explain. Let me use my time more efficiently and explain what exactly it's another part of this Mistcraft world. Well, basically, there is two things. First, there is these quantum generators, which I basically created items for advanced solar panels, which are basically they don't need any power and then they produce power. So there's four mass fabricators and each is covered with what? With five those bad boys, which mean you mother is in this chest. It's constantly refilling and I have pretty much unlimited supply. But to get it, I need some gold. So basically my very first mission on skyblock, my first priority is get in a nether and get some gold fast as possible. Because otherwise this takes forever. When I get some extra materials, then I can make do some more advanced stuff. I can do. I can make. How is this thing name? No, it's not magma crucible. I think it's igneous extruder if I remember name this device correctly. Then this thing's supposed to like make water for me like for free, and that saved me lots of time because very important thing on skyblock is of course cobblestone, and I don't want to spend all my time like this just digging and digging. So yeah, I can, like I mentioned, I also can get lead ore, which is actually placed in a second chest. It's a diamond chest and it's full of lead ore, which is actually very good, very big supply. But unlike you, mother, it's not infinite. Also, there is basically that is basically unlike you, mother, which is pretty much unlimited. But and you know what? I think I can place this sapling and hopefully it grows soon. But in the meantime, I can dig in. Oh, you kidding me? Well, I'm not sure if author of Iceblock did this for purpose, but unfortunately, I'm a non-snow biome, which sucks. But I must deal with this now. What I can possibly can do about this, like nothing. And let me do one really small, really simple upgrade here because I don't know if this don't change. I guess not. But if you cover water, then water don't become freeze. I can have like total darkness here because I'm on skyblock. There is like no one here, and yeah. I think I'm maybe a little too far. But here I am. Now I have stone pickaxe. It's gathering cobblestone much more faster, which is good. But yeah, so this is kind of like introduction to skyblock. I think pretty much everyone know what skyblock is about, and I think I'm already recording some time, so I wanna keep this episode somewhere about 30 minutes. I think that's exactly nothing too much. Maybe if I do something exciting, I can do longer or shorter, depends what I do. But anyway, I want to continue. I will continue gathering cobblestone off the camera, and hopefully my sapling grow as well. But yeah, I'm excited. This is like completely new, and hopefully this will be better. And just for information, if you didn't see my first season, feel free to watch it. And let me also say, if you also don't know this, oh yeah, if you wanna see my previous Let's Play series, please don't start with episode 1. It's terrible. This is my very first experience with this. This was my very first episode, and this episode is horrible. So make yourself favor and watch episode 2, because first episode there is like nothing interesting here, and also something is messed up with conversion, so video looks terrible and things like that. Also, I think I also saying this, but if you don't listen, then let me repeat myself. I don't live in America and I learn English myself. That's why my English is so crappy. Sorry about that. Also, my video quality is also very limited because like I said, I just started, but I work on it and hopefully I do better for a time. Yeah, so that's everything necessary what you need to know. My username is arcs with 3x, but it's saying like normally, like arcs, okay? Yeah, so I do continue with generating and gathering cobblestone, but for everything like more important, I will wait for you guys, whatever you want seeing my videos, and hopefully it will be entertaining, and I'm excited and I want to see how much I can push limits of skyblock if I use a mod pack like this, which is unleashed, and this will be unleashed indeed. Now I can unleash this mod pack on the skyblock, so hopefully this will be entertaining. And I think I'm just talking too much, so I better stop. So thanks for your time, and hopefully we will see you later.